Create a high-retention YouTube video script of approximately 8 minutes. The target audience is teenagers and young adults, specifically males aged 15 to 22. This demographic is ambitious, but often finds themselves stuck in cycles of procrastination when faced with unstructured time. The video must explain what to do when you are bored at home, but it needs to go beyond simple suggestions. It must focus exclusively on activities that are genuinely useful, feel exciting, and are demonstrably capable of improving their lives in a tangible way. The core message is that boredom isn't a void to be filled with mindless entertainment, but a launchpad for personal growth. It is critical that you do not include boring, generic tasks like cleaning your room, doing laundry, or any other household chores. While these things need to be done, they are not the focus here. The activities presented must feel interesting, productive, and deeply motivating. They should spark a sense of ambition, not obligation. The goal is to make the viewer feel empowered and excited to use their free time, not just to tick off a to-do list. Tone and style. The delivery must be direct, energetic, and consistently motivating. Speak like an older brother or a trusted mentor, giving real, no-nonsense advice. Use short, punchy sentences to maintain a fast, engaging pace. Avoid long, rambling paragraphs. Ground the advice in relatable examples that resonate with a young man's life. Think about school pressures, gym goals, friendships, and anxieties about the future. There should be absolutely no complicated theory or abstract jargon. Every piece of advice must be practical, actionable, and inspiring, making the viewer feel capable of starting immediately. Video structure. 1. Hook. 010 at 030. Start with a strong, counterintuitive hook that grabs attention immediately. Don't just state the topic. Challenge a common belief. Here's an example idea for the opening line. That feeling of boredom you hate? It's secretly the most powerful weapon you have for changing your life. Or, most people think boredom is a problem, but boredom is actually one of the biggest opportunities you have. Immediately after the hook, explain that when most people feel that familiar pang of boredom, their default reaction is to kill time. They scroll endlessly through social media feeds, get lost in a rabbit hole of random videos, and ultimately waste hours doing absolutely nothing of value. But then, introduce the core idea. The people who get ahead, the ones who actually build impressive lives, use these exact same moments of boredom completely differently. They see it not as a problem, but as a gift. 1. The real problem. 030-130. Explain why boredom so often destroys productivity for most people. First, the phone is always the easiest, most frictionless option. It's always there, promising instant gratification. Second, this leads to a subtle but powerful dopamine addiction from social media and entertainment platforms, which trains your brain to crave easy rewards and reject effort. And third, most people simply don't have exciting, pre-planned alternatives ready to go. When boredom strikes, they have no plan, so they default to the easiest option. Clarify that boredom itself isn't the enemy. The real problem is a lack of direction. It's like having a high-performance car with a full tank of gas, but no map and no destination. You're just going to sit there idling, burning fuel until it's gone. That's what most people do with their free time. 1. The mindset shift. 130-230. This is where you introduce the crucial mindset shift. Reframe boredom entirely. Explain that boredom is simply a signal from your brain that you're ready for a new challenge. It's not a state to be avoided. It's a state to be leveraged. Boredom is, in fact, just another name for free time. And in today's hyper-distracted world, having uninterrupted free time is the single biggest competitive advantage a young person can have. It's the raw material for building skills, knowledge, and a better future. Drive this point home. The fundamental difference between average people and successful people isn't talent or luck. It's how they choose to invest these empty hours. One person scrolls, the other studies. One person consumes, the other creates. The choice made in those quiet, boring moments determines everything. 1. 10 powerful things to do when you are bored at home. 2:30-6:30. Now, introduce the list of useful and interesting activities. Frame them as power moves for when you're bored. Number 1. Learn a high-value skill. Don't just learn something random. Focus on skills the market pays for. Think video editing, coding, graphic design, digital marketing, or content creation. There are thousands of free tutorials online. Explain how this directly translates into real-world value. A few months of focused learning can turn into a side hustle, a paid internship, or a powerful addition to your resume that makes you stand out. Number 2, train your body. You don't need a gym, your body is a gym. Master the fundamentals: push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and core exercises. Focus on progressive overload. This isn't just about getting stronger, it's about building discipline. The discipline you forge here will bleed into every other area of your life. Explain that physical progress provides an undeniable confidence boost. When you see yourself getting stronger week after week, it proves you can achieve difficult goals. Number 3, build something online. Instead of just consuming content, become a creator. Start a YouTube channel about a topic you love. Build a personal website to showcase your skills. Start a small project like a theme page or a simple app. Explain that the internet is the ultimate leverage tool. It rewards people who create value. Even a small project can teach you invaluable lessons and connect you with people you'd never meet otherwise. Number 4, master communication skills. This is a superpower. Practice speaking clearly and concisely. Record yourself talking about a topic for 2 minutes without using filler words like or like. Write down your thoughts on a complex issue to practice structuring an argument. Explain that your ability to communicate your ideas effectively will multiply every opportunity you ever get in life, from job interviews to leadership roles. Number 5, study something that actually matters for life. Go beyond your school curriculum. Dive into subjects that give you a real-world edge. Learn the basics of human psychology to understand people. Study personal finance to learn how money really works. Read about persuasion, negotiation, and productivity. Explain that formal education often leaves massive gaps in practical knowledge. Filling these gaps on your own is one of the smartest investments you can make. Number 6, systematically improve your appearance. This isn't about vanity, it's about self-respect. Research a simple, effective skincare routine. Find a haircut that actually suits your face shape. Work on your posture. Stand up straight. Learn the basics of men's style and build a small, versatile wardrobe. Explain how your appearance is the first thing people notice. Improving it directly impacts your confidence, how people perceive you, and your social life. It's a feedback loop. When you look good, you feel good, and you perform better. Number 7, plan your future with intention. Don't just drift. Take an hour and actually think. Set clear, exciting goals for the next 3 months. What do you want to achieve? Then, zoom out. What's your goal for the next year? And finally, what is your long-term vision for your life in 5 or 10 years? Write it all down. Explain that having a clear direction changes everything. It turns vague wishes into a concrete plan and gives you a reason to say no to distractions. Number 8, map out a side hustle or budget. Use that quiet time to get your financial life in order. Research 3 simple side hustles you could start with zero money. Or, open a spreadsheet and track your spending for the last month. Create a simple budget. This isn't boring. It's taking control of your financial destiny. Number 9, take on a 2-hour creative challenge. Set a timer and force yourself to create something from start to finish. Write and record a short song. Film and edit a 60-second short film on your phone. Design a logo for a fictional company. The deadline forces you to bypass perfectionism and just create. It's a workout for your creative muscles. And number 10, conduct a digital deep clean. This isn't a chore, it's a strategic reset. Organize your computer files into a clean system. Unsubscribe from all the junk emails clogging your inbox. Clean up your phone's home screen. A clear digital environment leads to a clear mind, ready for focused work. 1. The big difference, 6:30, 7:30. Now, illustrate the long-term impact. Explain that most people will hear this advice, nod, and then go right back to wasting their moments of boredom. They choose the easy path every single time. But a small few, the ones who will eventually succeed, use those same moments to build skills, to strengthen their discipline, and to expand their knowledge. They choose the valuable path, even when it's harder. Over a week, the difference is small. Over a month, it's noticeable. But over a year or 5 years, this creates a massive, undeniable gap between people. It's the gap between the person who is still in the same place, complaining about being bored, and the person who has built a life of skill, confidence, and opportunity. It's the compound interest of good decisions. 1. Closing, 7:38 Seoul. End with a powerful, memorable message that recaps the core idea. State it clearly. Boredom is not your enemy. It's not a problem to be solved with distraction. It's a hidden opportunity. It's a recurring choice. Every single time you feel bored, you are standing at a crossroads. You are deciding between wasting that time and investing it in the life you actually want. The people who consistently choose the second option are the ones who inevitably change their future. So the next time you're bored, don't reach for your phone. Pick one thing from this list and just start.